Hi, today I am going to make some miniature Big Macs, homemade Big Macs. This should be a lot of fun. I have some hamburger this is a half a pound of hamburger with a half a teaspoon of kosher salt and a good heaping quarter teaspoon of some pepper mixed in really well. I have some dill pickles that I just sliced really thin. This is cabbage, green cabbage, plain, minced really fine. That's going to be my lettuce. I have very finely chopped onion here, probably about 1/3 of a cup. Special sauce. I found a recipe online and I just kind of improvised, so that's my special sauce. A couple slices of cheese. I have butter to cook my hamburgers in, and I'm going to show you a technique. It's from an old cookbook from quite a while ago on the perfect way to make hamburgers. The buns I'm using they're little dollar buns. They're not sliced, but I'm going to make them into little miniature Big Macs. Over here, right now, I have my cast iron skillet. This is the skillet I love to cook hamburgers in because they end up perfect. This is preheating. I'm going to get some butter in there and I'm going to start making my patties. I'm going to show you how to make the patties. Okay, I have a piece of wax paper right here. That's what I'm going to press my patties in. I've got two different older ice cream scoops. I'm going to use this bigger one. I got this cute little baby one. Isn't that cute? But I'm going to use this one because I think that'll be about right for those little buns. So, what we're going to do is we're going to make our patties. So I'm going to just kind of mash this in here until I get it rounded. That looks good. Okay, I'm going to make another one because I have two patties on the Big Mac, the original. I'm just making a rounded one. That looks good. Remember, that'll shrink up. These might almost be too big. This is an experiment for me, so my pan is getting a little hot. I'm going to take it off just for a sec here. I'll continue to make my little burgers. So this old recipe book said, mix up your hamburger with your salt and pepper. Don't put your salt and pepper on your burger while it's cooking. So I did try this. And you also cook the burgers in butter. I know it sounds nasty, but it gives us such awesome flavor. I know everybody's all concerned about fat and cholesterol, all that, blah, blah, blah. You know, you only live once. Live it up. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to get about 6 of these, which these might be a little bit big. I'm going to have to smash one to see what it's going to look like. I have a piece of plastic wrap. This is what I covered my hamburger with. I'm going to move you over here just a little bit so you can see. And maybe zoom in just a little bit there. We'll do this first one right here. So, he says to smash it between wax paper because you get a thinner patty, and that I can tell right now is going to be too big. So might be able to get more of these. It's going to be too big. Too big. Gotta take some away. And you want it thin. Thin, thin, thin. That looks good. Okay, let's go ahead and smash this one. You get them thinner smashing them like this than you do in your hand. And yeah, I've already made hamburgers like this before. They're completely awesome. Of course, these won't be perfectly round like McDonald's are. Those look about right. That's about the right size I want. So I stand corrected. Maybe getting a few more. And I'm going to cook these up. I live alone, so it's just me. So I'll cook these up and then I can just have this as dinner for a couple nights. I already have the hamburgers cooked up. I just need to heat them up, do the buns, and then I got a little sandwich. And I am experimenting with the coleslaw. I love coleslaw on my tacos, egg salad sandwiches. It is the best. I know it sounds weird. Very good. Cabbage is so healthy for you. Iceberg lettuce is hard to digest. It has no nutritional value. It's all water. It's terrible stuff. Terrible, terrible. Okay. These are probably done. I'm going to go ahead and throw my pan back on. That's getting hot. And I'm going to put butter in my pan. I'm going to wash my hands real quick here first. And I think I'll just take these away. Put these back in my bowl over here, and I will cook these up in a minute. Okay, I'll wash my hands here. So I get my butter in my pan. I got one here. I'm trying to get that. My butter's cold. I want to be able to butter my buns because I'm going to cook my buns. Toast them a little bit. Love toasted buns. Or hamburgers. Yum. Okay, I'm going to move over here to a fry pan. These will cook very fast. I'm only doing about a half a tablespoon of butter. It's not much. Get that going in my pan. Alright, I'm going to get my spatula ready here. This handle's getting hot. Just get this butter going around here. I love the smell of butter. Woohoo! Butter cooking. Nothing better. Okay, I'm going to peel off my first patty. Listen to that sizzle. Oh yeah, baby. Here we go. So I guess I'll make two mini burgers. This ain't gonna take long. Not long at all. In fact, I think I'm going to get a little plate to put these on so I can keep these warm while I do the buns. Those look done. I'm just going to give it a little check. It's done. Done on that side. Hamburgers cooked in butter are so phenomenal. The flavor, when I was reading this in this, it's an old cookbook. Some guy from Minnesota from a long time ago. I'm going to let that one go a little bit longer. He wrote a bunch of recipes, and this is one of them. So, cooking your hamburgers this way, getting them super thin, cooking them in butter. Oh yeah, that's good. don't ever press on your hamburgers. You go squish out all the juice. They're supposed to be juicy. Okay, this one's done. Whoops. I'm going to put that in this bowl. I'm going to say that one's done. Done. That one's done. Remember, these are miniature Big Macs. These aren't like the big honking ones. I am making miniature ones. Just because I just thought it would be fun. I like doing weird stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna wipe out my pan with a paper towel as soon as I take this burger out. Let's see some red coming off of there, but I'm getting this pretty darn close to being done. This one was a little bit thicker than the other ones. Another thing the recipe said, you can sit and flip the burgers all you want. Okay. Here's my hot pad holder. I gotta move this off for a second, and I'm gonna get this grease out of here. I got grease in here. Plus I'm gonna wipe it out. And I'm gonna cut my little buns in thirds. And I'm gonna wipe this out. Sorry, that's a little bit off the camera here. All I'm doing is wiping out the pan here. Ouch. I got some grease on me. Ouch, that hurt. Okay. Alright, I'm going to turn my heat down a little bit. I want to make it down to 2. And I'm going to leave my pan off for just a minute. I'm going to bring you back over here. So we're going to cut these buns. Alrighty. I'm going to get out a bread knife. I should probably have another cutting board here. Cutting board. Okay. No sesame seeds. Give me a break. Okay. We're going to cut these in thirds. A little tricky. 1. And I think I'm going to do this way, like this. Trying to control it just a little bit more so I don't smash it. Okay, there's one. And the next one, do the bottom first. Gotta have a good bottom. Okay, next piece here. Got that. Alright. Now, I want these buttered, but it's easier just to butter the pan. So we're going to go back over to the stove here. Right, yeah. Okay. Get our pan back on. Remember, I lowered that heat a little bit. And I'm going to throw some butter in my pan. If my butter's not soft enough, I can't do anything about it, so put it in the pan. We'll let the pan do the work. Get it out of the way. Oh my gosh, I just dropped that piece. Alright. It's a good thing it's just me eating here. Good night, Hannah. Okay, there's that. Alright, we're going to get our next one in here. Bottom, middle. Maybe we could turn this up to about 3. I am going to get a plate now, so I can start plating this up. These should not take that long. We're just lightly toasting them here. The only one that's going to get flipped, of course, is the middle piece. Just kind of lightly toasting it. I love Big Macs. They're one of my most favorite foods at McDonald's. And I've seen a couple of videos online of somebody making them. They looked kind of sloppy. So I thought I would try it. Why not, huh? So I'm getting all my stuff out here. One thing I'm going to do is I am going to... Let's check this again. I am going to... flip that one more time there. And give these a little spin. Some of that butter on the other sides. Drain. I'm going to pat dry my pickles. Just because I don't like mushy pickles. I don't like them wet. These were dill pickles that I sliced up so they look like this. They are thin. See how they kind of look like the McDonald's pickles? Whereas if you use the hamburger pickles, they look different. Okay. That looks good. There's the bottom. There's the bottom. Ouch. Flip that one more time. I know McDonald's doesn't actually toast their buns, but I like toasted buns. They're awesome. Okay. Assembly time. Alright. Here's our bottom buns. First thing you want to put on is special sauce. So I'm going to get a little spoon here. This is my homemade special sauce. It's got pickles in it. It's got some spices in it. No ketchup. None of that stuff. I'm going to put onions on at this point, right here. These are very, very finely chopped onions. Finely, finely chopped. I'm going to put a couple pickles. Just hold about 3. I'm going to put a patty on. I'm going to do the small one. See that? See why we made these patties so small? Okay. Another bun. Let's get our pickles over here on this one. 1, 2, 3. Do a patty. And this little patty here. Woohoo! Here's our next one. This one, special sauce, goes on this layer. My special sauce is a half a cup of mayonnaise, some dill pickle, some onion salt, garlic salt, paprika, a little bit of vinegar, and a little bit of mustard. And I improvised on a lot of stuff. Alright. I forgot the lettuce, didn't I? Yes, I did. Well, experiment. Alright, here's my lettuce, which is actually cabbage. Which I know sounds weird. I love cabbage though. Raw cabbage, great cancer fighting properties, great crunch. Try them on tacos instead of lettuce sometime. I don't think you'll ever go back. Okay, ding dong, put your thing back together. Here we go. And here we go. Lettuce, I think, is the next thing. Goes on again. Okay. I can see a hair hanging off of me too. Great. Good thing I'm the only one eating this. I always have to tie my hair up when I'm cooking for other people. Terrible. I'm going to put a little more onion on. I don't know if they do it or not, but onion. I might do one more pickle. And then we're going to do our patties. So next patty. On the top. Please stay. Stay. I don't have long toothpicks. Ta-da! That looks like a mouthful. That looks like a mouthful. Looks good though, doesn't it? Ah! It just fell over. Dang it. Well, when things are falling over, smash them and take a bite. I'm going to take a bite. Mmm. Good. Pretty tasty. Does it taste like a Big Mac? Well, I have cabbage on there. I think if I had lettuce on there, it might taste like a Big Mac. Pretty close. It's pretty good. Kind of fun with the little buns, too. Hope you enjoyed it.